Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Yes, this is the twist video, and I'm gonna go ahead and start off by saying that this is my first time doing Seneglese / Marley twists. I like to call mine kind of like in the middle of the two because the texture of hair that we used is a very smooth texture because my hair texture is really curly and smooth, so we wanted to find a texture that was gonna match my hair the best. And so we didn't go for the traditional Marley hair. We went for a Kanakalon hair that was a really smooth texture. And so I had gotten the 82-inch, I think, and Whitney Kiki Controllers on Instagram, who did my twist, stretched the hair the night prior and cleansed the hair so that it was prepped and ready to go the morning of my actual appointment. And so we twisted my hair. It took 7 hours to do my entire head, and while yes, that is a long time, it was definitely worth it. I would not have done this on my own. I mean, I know some people do them on their own, but I didn't really know how to twist them the way that they're supposed to be twisted, because I know it's a very like awkward movement if you don't know how to do it, and then having to do my entire head, I feel like I would be okay in some parts, but when I would have to like reverse to get certain parts of my hair, it would have just been bad. So my sister and I both got the twist done. If you guys follow me on Instagram at __ lipstick and curls, you guys would have saw the picture that I posted of me and my sister with the twist about a week ago. When we first got them done. And so it took 7 hours to do. Mine are like 5 or so inches longer than my sister's. She got hers mid-back. Mine are like past my butt. So they're really long. But I love them a lot, and they are super convenient. So I want to go ahead and start answering some of the questions that I got on my Instagram, and hopefully this is enough to cover this video. I'm going to go ahead and do another video in probably a couple weeks or so on maintenance and a lot of like product stuff or whatever, because right now, I can't lie, I have not found like the perfect regimen for these twists yet. And this hair that I have in my hair right now isn't hair that I would recommend for people with my texture. It's good hair, but there are other brands of hair that are better. And so I'll be experimenting for the next couple months on different brands, because I plan on doing these again with a different brand of hair after this, probably about a month or so. And so in a few weeks, I'll give you guys a really good, thorough routine video showing you guys how I cleanse, how I moisturize and maintain the twists, because right now I'm still kind of figuring it out. So I definitely want to post a video that has really good info for you guys that is solid. So in this video, I'll talk about a few things that I use, but it won't be like foolproof stuff. Like, I just got these twists in a week ago, so I'm still trying to figure it all out. So first question is, are they starting to get loose and are they uncomfortable to sleep in? My hair is curly. It's pretty fine, and the texture of my hair does make these twists slip out easier than if I had a kinkier texture. One thing I will say is that only because this hair is really slippery are my twists slipping as quickly as they are right now. Like my front twists here, I just got the front like retwisted yesterday, so they're not as loose as they were like a couple days ago. But in the back, my hair is slipping a bit, and my own hair, like my natural hair, is starting to peek out of the twist. Not by a lot though. As you guys can see on camera, you cannot see really frizziness or anything like that, but in person you can see the little imperfections which comes with it. I know that there's a lot of girls on YouTube that have these twists, but not with my texture. So that's the battle that I'm having and my sister's having, and Whitney Kiki Controllers, our stylist, we're all trying to figure out the best ways to upkeep this style with our hair texture, because some things don't work for us, like oiling your scalp. I was oiling my scalp a lot the first week because, you know, I had seen other people oiling their scalp on a regular basis. Well, that's something that probably you don't want to do if you do have my texture, because our hair is already really soft, and so the bigger the twists are, the easier it is for them to slip out. And then once you put oil on there, it makes it easier for the twist to slip out even more. So when some people can handle oiling their scalp on a regular basis, with my texture, what I've experienced so far is that we really don't need to moisturize our scalp as much as I thought. So maybe once a week or so is plenty. As far as moisturizing the hair when it's in the twist, you can take a little bit of oil and rub it through your hands and just rub it through the twist just to coat the hair that is exposed, so that you can moisturize and keep the twist shiny. Also, another thing as far as maintenance, and I know I talked about not talking about maintenance, but these are like bare minimum stuff that I am realizing now, is that also to keep my hair wrapped in the twist a little bit nicer and neater, we are using mousse to actually set the twists every night. So I will go ahead and put a bunch of mousse in my hair, and then just rake it through the twists and then wrap my hair at night. And at nighttime, all I do is put a scarf on my head and wrap it down. So all this is laying out. Honestly, I really don't have, again, a foolproof sleeping routine yet, because I'm trying to figure out which way causes less frizz, but I haven't really got it down packed yet. So I'm not going to show you guys my methods yet because they're not done yet. Okay, so initially when we went prepping my hair wise, I know a few people asked that question, is how did you prep your hair before the twist? Like, did you blow it out? Did you keep it in its natural state? What did you do? Well, what I had to do was, for the best results, Whitney asked me to go ahead and wash my hair, cleanse it, and then blow it out with no product in it. Because again, because my hair is a softer texture, the oils in my scalp and everything make the hair slip, and will also not keep my hair like in there. So basically, if the drier it is, not to say like dry like unmoisturized, but my hair was already moisturized. I did a deep treatment before I blew my hair out and everything like that, before I twisted it up. But no product in it whatsoever or anything, because she added different like moisturizers as she twisted my hair. And then routinely throughout the time that I have my twist, I'll go ahead and add on some oils and stuff to my scalp, which will go ahead and you know, filter out throughout the rest of my twists. So as far as prep goes, definitely just blow your hair out straight, not all the way straight, but just blow it out to where it's stretched, and then it's ready to be twisted with the actual twisting hair that you're using. Another question was, are they heavy or uncomfortable? At first, I thought it was gonna be really weird because I don't wear fake hair ever. And I do have a lot of hair myself, but this is different, having, you know, 7 bags of hair on top of all my hair on my head. But honestly, I don't find it to be incredibly heavy. It is, you gotta get used to it definitely, because it's very long, and it is a little, there is added weight to it, so that you can get used to, but it's really nothing that is unbearable. Like, I have gotten sew-ins before, like a full sew-in like last year, and that was way worse than these. Because also what I like about these is that I can still feel my scalp, I can still itch my scalp, and I don't feel like I have to like pat my head to itch or anything like that. So it's really not that uncomfortable. How long do they stay? Well, for me, I'm still finding that out. I'm still trying to figure out ways to prolong the style. In my mind, and in my stylist's mind, I think we're thinking maybe a month is as long as I'll be able to keep them in. But we'll see. I've already had to get the front touched up, so I'm not really sure how long they will last. And I do believe that this type of hair does affect how long they will last, because the hair that we used isn't very good, to be honest. So the next time I do my twists, I will use a different hair, and I'll do a video again specifically with that hair, because again, like I said, we're experimenting, so we're trying to find the best hair to use for like textures like mine. Also, as far as slipping goes, if you have shorter hair than me, so like my sister has really short hair. Her hair is probably like this long from her scalp, and so she found that her hair kind of stuck out kind of up here within some of her twists, and so I know that she has to be careful about the way that it's twisted on, and my stylist had to twist hers tighter than what she had to do mine. Because I have longer hair, she was able to grip my hair a little bit better, and so whenever she initially did my twist, they didn't have to be as tight as when my sister got hers twist done, because her hair is shorter. And so I know she's dealing with that problem of like her hair sticking out of the twists because her hair is so short and her ends don't curl as much as she would like them to. They're kind of waved out at the end versus being like a really tight curl, so that it doesn't curl into the twist as nicely as you would want it to. So what she does is whenever they get to the ends of her actual hair on the twist, they add, I think, extra jam or edge control to lay the hair down inside the twist. So if you do have shorter hair and you have my texture, be aware of that. That it might be a little bit more difficult depending on the length. But my hair is long, so, and you guys know how long my hair is, and with my hair it was easy to let the hair or make the hair blend in with the twist, and so we didn't have really any issues with, I don't have any issues with my own hair sticking out. As you guys can see in this twist, there's none of my hair sticking out of it at all, so that's really not an issue as far as my longer hair goes. Do you feel like when you pull them back, they are pulling your edges or irritating them in any way? No, my edges are pretty intact. My baby hairs for sure are slipping out really quickly. Like I said before, I just got the front retwisted, but literally like a couple days ago, all of my baby hairs were out. I mean, it doesn't look terrible, it just doesn't look fresh. And so yeah, you can slick them down, but I have a lot of baby hairs, which I never realized until I got this style done. But yeah, like here my hair came out a lot, but it's not pulling at my hair to where it's pulling my hair out at all. So my edges are pretty intact, like I said, and it doesn't feel like it's so tight to where it's pulling out my edges. Now you have to be careful with that too. It depends on who does your twist. Just make sure that they're not pulling at your edges like crazy, because they do need to be a little bit looser in the front than, you know, say in the back or whatever, just to make sure that you're not ripping any hair out. Does it itch at all, and is your head sore? When I first got them done, my head wasn't sore, my head didn't itch. I felt really good afterwards. Like I was anticipating it to feel sore, and my sister's head felt sore, she said, but I didn't feel any soreness really. I mean, it just felt tight, but it didn't feel like it hurt and I needed to take like some ibuprofen or anything like that, or some painkillers. As far as itching, yes, they do itch, but I think that's with any protective style. Anytime you have braids in or anything, it's gonna itch in certain areas. So the only thing I will say, luckily, is that I can itch my scalp where it itches, so I can relieve that itch quickly and easily. And when I put oil on my scalp, that does help with the itching. So it's not terrible, but it is there. Did she dip your ends in boiling water when she was done? Yes. Basically, to seal in the ends here, what she did was she got boiling water and steamed the ends. So she basically just dips the ends in really hot water and lets them drip out and dry. And so that's what makes the twist stay together at the very end. Okay, and another question is, how do you deal with the frizz of your own hair? Okay, so I used to have cornrows when I was like little. So I remember when my hair used to frizz at the top, and cornrows never lasted a long time for me. Well, that's kind of still the same case now, is that I have a lot of little hairs that poke out, and you can't really see them on camera, but I feel them, and basically they're all these little frizzies all around my scalp with these little short hairs randomly, and that's that gets frizzy, but again, the mousse does help with frizzing out. I don't experience too much frizzing, like as far as my own hair goes here out of the twists, so that's not really an issue for me as of yet, but the mousse definitely does work, and it really doesn't matter what mousse you use. Honestly, they all work the same in my mind, because you're not really needing anything extra. Of course, if you can get a natural mousse by, you know, Olive Organics or you know, a good brand, then sure, like use that. But whenever she did my hair initially, she used herbal essence mousse, so, and it smells really good, and you know, it's really not that serious if you don't use a super natural mousse, in my opinion. But when it does come to oiling your scalp, you want to definitely use really good oils like jojoba, olive oil, coconut oil, argan oil, black castor oil. All those oils you want to definitely use to oil your scalp. And again, I will do a full video, very extensive, on all the products that I'm using to upkeep my hair, because I want to make sure that you guys are well informed, like I said again. So yeah, I'm sorry if this video doesn't answer enough questions, especially as far as maintenance goes, but I promise you guys in the next few weeks I'll post another video, because I know that right now I'm not prepared to share info with you guys that is reliable. This is a very new world for me, having twists, protective styling. People with our texture or my texture usually don't go for protective styles or braids or twists, and a lot of times people say that you can't do them because your hair is too soft, your texture isn't right, or whatever. But who cares? I think anybody who wants to wear their hair like this can definitely rock it. I mean, there's no reason why you should feel like you can't do certain things because of your texture. I think that there are different things you have to do to maintain a style like this because of our texture, but it's not nothing that says that you can't rock these like anyone else can. Because people try to tell me that I couldn't rock the twist for so long, and I was like, no, like I want these twists so bad. I've been wanting them for so long, and I finally got them, and I love them. Like, you guys have no idea. I walk around and I literally get more compliments on my hair now than even when my hair is curly. Like, I get compliments probably every day on my curly hair, but now that I have these, I mean, people are like, wow, like, those look amazing, who did them for you? And it's because I think it's something out of the norm, and people don't expect someone like me or someone with my texture to wear. But it's like, do you, like, if you feel like it's gonna be something beautiful on you, which I thought it was gonna look freaking cool, do it. Like, don't feel like people can tell you what to wear or how to do your hair or whatever. If you want to do it, do it. If you think that it's gonna really let you express yourself and express your style, do it. I'm so happy that I did these twists finally, and I'm going to do them again because I absolutely love them, and they are super easy. Okay, do you realize I don't have to do anything to my hair every day? Like, that is crazy to me, but it's freaking awesome. So I hope you guys got some type of information out of this video. Again, I'm sorry if I couldn't give as much information as I wanted to or that you guys needed, because again, this is a very brand new style for me, and I want to definitely experiment, try things out, and then get back to you guys. Okay, so if you guys have more questions, comment down below. I'll try to answer them again in the next video, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.